What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we're introducing an exciting new company to the channel, and that company is called RECHF Resources. So in this video, we're going to be introducing the company, talking all about what they do, and they are focused on battery metals. As we know, this is a very hot sector, a very high growth sector, and I'm excited to be talking about it. So let's get into the video, guys. Last but not least, for full disclosure details, this is a sponsored video. Always check the description down below for full disclosure details, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer, and always remembering that these videos are not financial advice. With that being said, guys, I bring you RECHF Resources. Also, don't forget to leave us a like if you do support the channel and all the videos. Kindly drop a comment and subscribe. So let's get into the stock first. So RR on the CSE, currently trading for 31 cents at the time of recording, and a market cap of just $9.1 million. 52-week range of 12 cents, all the way up to 80 cents. And the stock has pulled back as of recently. It looks to have potentially stabilized, and now might be an interesting time to take a look at the company. So first, let's get into their website. Then we're going to go over their investor presentation and all of that. So RECHF Resources, exploring a cleaner future through the power of battery metals. RECHF Resources is a Canadian mineral exploration company focused on exploring and developing the production of high value battery metals to create green renewable energy to meet the demands of the advancing electric vehicle and fuel cell vehicle market. So as we know, guys, right now this is a very important time for the electric vehicle sector, and they need these critical metals to power the future. So companies like RECHF Resources, they're in a very unique spot right now with such potential in the future to grow as the market as a whole continues to grow. The EV market is expected to experience up to a 30% compound annual growth rate, so driven by the demand for electric vehicles. Around 90% of battery demand will come from electric vehicles over the next 2 decades. Battery metals are the raw materials used in production of batteries such as lithium, nickel, cobalt, manganese, and graphite. These battery metals are commonly used in batteries for electric vehicles, consumer electronics, and other applications. So demand for battery metals is expected to jump 500% by 2050. So we just talked a little bit about the fundamentals for the market. On top of this, by 2038, the world will buy more passenger electric vehicles than fossil fuel cars. In 2009, demand for EVs was 17 kilotons for lithium, 144 kilotons for cobalt, and 65 kilotons for nickel. By 2030, it is expected to jump to 185 kilotons for lithium, 90 kilotons for cobalt, and 925 kilotons for nickel within the next 20 years. So, as we know, very critical elements when it comes to powering the EV sector. So RECHF Resource Advantage. RECHF Resources is uniquely positioned to acquire mining properties to produce numerous battery metals with high potential exploration projects in 3 categories of battery metals: lithium, nickel, and cobalt. And in my opinion, lithium, nickel, and cobalt are my top 3 picks when it comes to the EV sector. And it's interesting that this company is targeting all 3. RECHF Resources is capitalizing on numerous opportunities to enhance the electric vehicle and battery power markets. So guys, let's get into the investor presentation now and take a look at everything in terms of the fine details. Battery and automotive metals, the race to an electric powered future. Poquitos 1, the Salar de Poquitos, Argentina. So as we know, Argentina, the Lithium Triangle, it's a very prolific and famous mining jurisdiction for lithium. The Poquitos 1 project is located approximately 10 kilometers from the township of Poquitos, which has electricity, natural gas, telephone, internet services. The Poquitos 1 exploration license is approximately 800 hectares and is part of the Salar de Poquitos and is road accessible. This is a lithium brine project for all of my lithium investors or lithium enthusiasts. Lithium values of up to 125 parts per million were recorded, and the flow rate of the hole estimated to exceed 50,000 liters per minute and continued for more than 5 hours. Both drill holes had exceptional brine flow rates. Investors note this measurement was not NI 43-101 compliant, so that is very important to note. Brussels Creek, British Columbia, gold, copper, palladium. The Brussels Creek project is an exploration stage project located in the Kamloops Mining District, British Columbia, Canada, about 24 kilometers west of Kamloops, BC. Mineral tenure consists of 66 cells covering approximately 13.5 square kilometers. Then we've got a little bit of history when it comes to this project. So feel free to pause the video at any point. Take a look at that. I'm not going to read that for you guys. Let's move on to the next project. So the Pinchy Lake Nickel Project in British Columbia. So geological mapping, prospecting, and geochemical soil sampling have confirmed the occurrence of favorable geology and structure on the property and localized serpentinization associated with ultramafic rocks. A ground exploration program was completed in 2021 with results announced April 4th, 2022. We can find the press release right here, or simply go on their website. You'll be able to find this press release. Long story short, 0.24% nickel, 0.11% chromium, and 0.15% cobalt. The economics of nickel iron alloy deposits are potentially very favorable as they avoid the significant costs associated with nickel sulfide deposits required for smelting and environmental mitigation, and large amounts of energy and acid required for the processing of laterite nickel deposits. Geological mapping, prospecting, and geochemical soil sampling have confirmed the occurrence of favorable geology and structure on the property and localized serpentinization associated with ultramafic rocks. Then we've got the Georgia Lake property in Ontario, Lithium. RECHF Lithium Georgia Lake property is located approximately 160 kilometers northeast of Thunder Bay within the Thunder Bay Mining Division. It is host to a number of spodumene-bearing pegmatites. Lithium mineralization was discovered in 1955 and subsequently explored by several historic owners. RECHF acquired the licenses since 2009 and carried out several drill campaigns until 2017 based on a total of 351 drill holes with a combined length of 47.38 meters, an NI 43-101 compliant resource estimate of 6.58 million tons in the measured and indicated category, and 6.72 million tons in the inferred category was published in August 2018. The 2022 initiatives, exploration, and development. So this is exciting stuff. So the Poquitos 1 2022 exploration development plan, 450 meters HQ, flow test, an NI 43-101 resource estimate. So that is, of course, very important. Then we come to Brussels Creek Gold, Copper, Palladium project. Planned spring summer drilling campaign, 1100 meters NQ HQ. Budget of $346,500. Battery metals power the future. The global battery metals market size was valued at 14.7 billion USD in 2019 and is anticipated to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 2.3% during the forecasted period from 2020 to 2027. Battery metals in electric vehicles. So as we know, the majority of the demand for batteries comes from electric vehicles. Around 90% to be exact. Battery demand will come from electric vehicles over the next 2 decades. Demand for battery metals is expected to jump 500% by 2050. On top of this, by 2038, the world will buy more passenger vehicles, more electric vehicles than fossil fuel utilizing vehicles. As we know, lithium and nickel is very important when it comes to battery components. Feel free to pause this video if you do want to learn a little bit more or download their investor presentation, but I want to talk about lithium world production. So, who produces the most amount of lithium? Interest in lithium continues to grow due to the metal's role in the lithium-ion batteries that power electric cars, and more attention is landing on top lithium production by country. In total, about 65% of lithium produced goes toward battery production, but other industries also consume the metal. For example, 18% of lithium is used in ceramics and glass, while 5% goes to lubricating greases. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. So let's take a look at their management team. Let's focus a little bit on their CEO, David Greenway. Mr. Greenway brings more than 2 decades of experience in managing, financing, and developing growth strategies for various TSX Venture Exchange and CSE listed companies, including involvement in acquisitions, business valuations, and investor relations. His key expertise lies in the management and development of junior public resource companies, especially in the mining, oil, and gas sector. He has held directorships, senior management, and business development positions, including his role as the Chief Executive Officer of Stamper Oil and Gas Corp., Veritas Pharma, Chief Consolidated Gold Mines, S&S Silver Corp., Moneta Resources, and Sterling Mining Company. Along with his board position in Mountain View Conservation Centre, Mr. Greenway attended University of Bournemouth, England, where he studied accounting and finance. Feel free to pause this video at any point and take a look at the rest of the management team. Management team is very, very important when it comes to any company, but more so when it comes to the mining sector. A proven track record of success is definitely something that I look for. here we have some comparables advanced stage lithium explorers. So we have Recharge Resources there at 10.5 million, and Arena Minerals 170 million, Alpha Lithium Corporation 178, Lithium Chile 103 million, Lithium South Developments 43 million, Spey Resources 15 million. So in terms of valuation, Recharge Resources seems to be on the low end of all these comparables. So everyone, if you're looking for an interesting company that's focused on the battery metal sector, and not just lithium, nickel, and cobalt, take a look at Recharge Resources today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Feel free to drop me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the video, and we'll see you in our next video. If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.